I'm Real Estate Rob, your money counting, deal breaking, truth telling North Carolina real estate advisor. And today, we're talking about something that can either make your move to Raleigh feel like a win, a W, or a very expensive L. A big mistake. We're going to cover the cost of living in Raleigh, North Carolina, not the internet version, not the it's affordable version. No, we're not doing none of that. I'm talking about the real numbers. Let's talk. So, a lot of people move here thinking Raleigh's cheap. And compared to places like California or New York, yeah, it is. But compared to what Raleigh used to be, far from in between. It's not cheap, not anymore. Let's start with the biggest expense, your house. In 2026, median home prices in Raleigh, the Raleigh area we'll say, was $500,000 to $550,000. And carrying apex is between $600,000 and up, and entry-level homes often they're $350,000, $450,000. Now let's break that down into real life. So your monthly mortgage example, let's say you have a $500,000 home with 5% down, 6.5 to 7% interest. Your monthly payment could be around $3,200 to $3,800 depending. That's before lifestyle upgrades as well. Think of property tax. Property tax, like it's a yearly bill that you gotta pay for owning your own home. Crazy, right? In Wake County, rates are roughly around 0.8% to 1.1% of the home value. So on a $500,000 house, look to pay around $4,000 to $5,500 per year. That's $300 to $450 per month. Let's talk utilities. Electric, water, internet. For an average household, that's around $200 to $350 per month. In the summer, the AC is running like non-stop, so expect the numbers to be higher, and vice versa in the wintertime. They're not cheap anymore. For a family between 2 to 4, that's like $600 to $1,200 a month, and that depends on eating habits. And kids, how often you cook, how big your kids are, if they're going through puberty or any of that stuff, it can skyrocket. So Raleigh is a driving city. No car equals a tough life. Gas, oh man, prices just went up, but before it was around $150 to $300 depending on the commute and the size of your vehicle. And let's not talk about car payments. They can range anywhere between $400 to $700 a month. You have insurance, $120 to $250 a month, depending. Let's let that stack. We're going to keep that rolling. So transportation alone, $700 to $1,200. That's crazy, right? But it gets crazier because those cars that you drive, sometimes you gotta cross toll roads, and toll roads are like a fast lane that you gotta pay for. If you use them often, it could be like $50 to $200 a month or higher, depending. And let's not talk about the eating out and the lifestyle. I mean, come on, restaurants, coffee, entertainment, you're talking $300 to $800. That's being conservative. It could very easily cross the $1,000 mark for some people. That does anyway. So let's stack it all up. You have the mortgage at $3,200 to $3,800, taxes $300 to $450, utilities $200 to $350, groceries $600 to $1,200, transportation $700 to $1,200, your lifestyle $300 to $800. Your total cost can end up at $5,300 a month or $7,800 a month, even higher. That's real life here in the Raleigh area. So let's be fair, what you're getting here is a strong job market, quality of life, a growing economy, long-term home value compared to bigger cities. I mean, it's still cheaper than New York, California, as I stated in the beginning. The bad here, you have costs that are still rising, and they're rising fast. Housing is no longer cheap. Traffic is getting worse. It is absolutely starting to suck, and I'm not gonna lie. So if you move here without understanding the numbers, you can feel stretched very quick, especially if you're buying at the top of your budget, you underestimate monthly costs, and you don't have any type of savings or any type of budget at all. Perfect for a dual income household, remote workers, tech healthcare professionals, buyers planning long term. It's not all bad. That's why it's still quite a bit of people still moving here. So if your budget is tight, if you're expecting cheap living, if you don't plan ahead, this market can and will surprise you. If you see yourself buying or selling a home in the near future, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because here on YouTube, engagement matters, and these videos are built to help you win in this market. So Raleigh, it isn't cheap, but for the right person, it's worth it. The key is knowing the numbers before you get here. I'm Real Estate Rob, and this is living in Triangle Suburbs. So in the last video I made, I was talking about the Triangle as well. That video covered a few specific things, so you can check that video out because it's coming up next.